Dear students, in today's lecture, we will study the urochordata. This urochordata. Today's our topic for the study is protochordata, and from the protochordata we will study the urochordata. Dear students, you know that protochordata having the three subphylums. One is the hemichordata, second is the urochordata, and third one is the cephalochordata. So today we will study the urochordata as per our syllabus. Protochordata chapter we have already started. Today we will study the urochordata. So listen here, what is the urochordata? Whenever we are studying the any point from the syllabus, first we have to define what is that. So today's our topic is the urochordata. The first question, what is the urochordata? So remember and try to understand. Urochordata is a subphylum of protochordata. संक्षिप्त मध्ये युरोकॉर्डेटा म्हणजे काय, तर त्याचे उत्तर आहे ए सबफायलम ऑफ प्रोटोकॉर्डेटा इज कॉल्ड एज द युरोकॉर्डेटा. ए म्हणजे एक. प्रोटोकॉर्डेटा मध्ये तीन सबफायलम आहे, हेमिकॉर्डेटा, युरोकॉर्डेटा आणि सिफॅलोकॉर्डेटा. त्या तीन पैकी एक सबफायलम प्रोटोकॉर्डेटाचा म्हणजे तो युरोकॉर्डेटा आहे. अँड रिमेंबर, this protochordata is also called as the acrania because this head or brain box or skull, ज्याला आपण खोपडी म्हणतो, this is absent in the protochordate animals. That's why they are also called as the acrania or acraniata. Remember, ये सब phylum of protochordata or acrania is urochordata, or in other words, urochordata is a subphylum of protochordata. Protochordata means acrania. Now, in urochordate animals, notochord and nerve cord present only in the larval stages. We know that we have already studied chordate animals having the three basic characters. First basic character, presence of notochord, presence of nerve cord, and presence of gill slits. So out of that three basic characters, notochord and nerve cord present only in larval stages in urochordata. In urochordate animals, notochord and nerve cord present only in the larval stages and absent in the adult stage. परिपूर्ण वाढ झालेल्या युरोकॉर्डेट एनिमल मध्ये हे दोन कॅरेक्टर अब्सेंट असतात आणि लार्वल स्टेजेस मध्ये प्रेझेंट असतात. ओनली इन द लार्वल स्टेजेस. नोटोकॉर्ड and neurocord present only in the larval stages and disappear or absent in the adult stages. You are understanding? Try to understand. Now, the urochordate animals, adults, looks like a sac. युरोकॉर्डेटा ह्या सब फायलमचे प्राणी जे आहे बॅग सारखे दिसतात. बॅग, सॅक, विच इज ऑल्सो कॉल्ड एज सॅक, ज्याला आपण पिशवी म्हणतो, सॅक और बॅग. सो अडल्ट लुक्स लाईक द सॅक. परिपूर्ण वाढ झालेला युरोकॉर्डेटचा एनिमल म्हणजे त्याला म्हणायचं अडल्ट. अडल्ट पूर्ण वाढ झालेला, पिल्लू नाही, लार्वा नाही. सो अडल्ट लुक्स लाईक अ सॅक and they are also called as the tunicata. Tunic पासून tunicata. So this is the short introduction of urochordata. Here second number chapter, second number topic is the protochordata, and from that chapter today we are studying the urochordata. Urochordata is a subphylum of protochordata. In urochordata, notochord and nerve cord present only in the larval stages and absent in the adult stages. Adults looks like a sac, which is also called as the tunicata. Now, as per our syllabus, we will study the general characters of urochordata. General characters of urochordata. Today's our topic is urochordata. Urochordata from the chapter protochordata. Now we will study the general characters of the urochordata. Here The first general character. Urochordate animals are exclusively marine. Exclusively marine म्हणजे totally they are found in the sea water. समुद्रामध्ये सापडणारे, खाऱ्या पाण्यामध्ये सापडणारे. त्याला म्हणायचं एक्सक्लुझिव्हली मराईन. Maximum animals of the urochordata, they are the marine. That's why they are called as the exclusively marine. We can define this character. Urochordate animals are exclusively marine. They found in the sea. Now, second character, they are fixed or free sessile. Fixed म्हणजे युरोकॉर्डेटचे ॲनिमल कशाला तरी अटॅच असतात. They are fixed to any substratum in the water. So they are fixed, attached or sessile, free sessile. काही प्राणी असे सुद्धा आहे का ते फ्री मोमेंट सुद्धा करतात. So they are fixed or they are free sessile. Now they are solitary or colonial. They are solitary or colonial. म्हणजे ते ॲनिमल सिंगल वेगवेगळे राहू शकतात किंवा त्या ॲनिमलची एकत्र कॉलनी सुद्धा सापडते. सो दे आर सॉलिटरी म्हणजे मोकळे राहणारे, एक राहणारे, वेगळे विक्षिप्त राहणारे. आणि कॉलोनियल म्हणजे एकत्र सुद्धा राहतात. अनेक ॲनिमल कॉलनी करून राहतात. फॉर एक्झाम्पल हनीबी इज अ कॉलोनियल ॲनिमल. कॉलनी एकत्र सापडतात. तर हे युरोकॉर्डेटचे ॲनिमल्स सॉलिटरी म्हणजे इंडिव्हिज्युअल सुद्धा सापडू शकतात आणि कॉलनीमध्ये सुद्धा सापडू शकतात. कॉलनी करून सुद्धा राहतात. They are having the thin covering over the body. They are having thin covering. That covering is called as the test. बॉडीच्या वरती एक असं थिन कव्हरिंग असते and that is called as the test. So body of the urochordate animals having the thin covering which is called as the test. Remember test. Now another character, pharynx, having the numerous gill slits. Pharynx म्हणजे प्राण्यांची ही साइड, ही नेकच्या बाजूची साइड. So that is called as pharynx. Pharynx having the numerous gills. Numerous means many. अनेक. Numerous gills, many gills are present in the urochordata animals at the sides of the pharynx. Notochord present only in the larval tail. Notochord, this is one of the basic characters of the chordate. So that notochord present only in the larval tail. Then atrial and brachial aperture. This animal having the two apertures. As we are having the two apertures, one is the mouth and another one is the anus. So here this urochordate animals are having the atrial aperture and brachial aperture. And both are toward the one side. So you can see here, this is the animal. Here one aperture and this is the animals. So this is the animal. So one aperture is the brachial aperture and another is the atrial aperture. This is the brachial or this is the arterial. Both apertures are lying toward the one side. In urochordate animals, instead of the mouth and anus, there is the two aperture. One is the atrial aperture, another one is the brachial aperture. Both are present towards the one side. So this side openings. So one is the functioning as the mouth and another one is functioning as the anus. So alimentary canal is not straight. Alimentary canal is not straight because atrial aperture and brachial aperture both lies toward the one side. So alimentary canal is U-shaped. In urochordata, alimentary canal is U-shaped, not straight. Alimentary canal is U-shaped. That's why name is given urochordata. U-shaped alimentary canal. Remember, a subphylum urochordata is named as urochordata because alimentary canal is U-shaped. Alimentary canal is U-shaped. Atrial aperture and brachial aperture both lies towards one side, which functions as the mouth and anus. Now, another character. Alimentary canal is U-shaped. already I have told you, alimentary canal is U-shaped. They are ciliary feeder, cilia, hair-like structures. So that do the movement like this, hairs, like this hairs, ciliary movement, cilia, which is present in the paramecium, just like the cilia are present, and that is useful in the feeding. That's why these urochordate animals are also called as the ciliary feeder, feeding with the help of cilia. Now, respiration through the gills or taste. So, respiration in urochordate animals is through the gills, or these animals can also respire with the help of the taste, means body covering, body surface, like this body surface, like this body surface. Urochordate animal can respire. Remember, urochordate animals can respire by the gill slits, and they are also respire with the help of taste, means body surface. Now, blood vascular system means circulatory system. In urochordate animals, blood vascular system is here open type. Our blood circulatory system is closed type, blood flowing in arteries and veins. But in the urochordate animals, the blood vascular system is open type, no arteries and no veins. Now, chordate characters only in the larva. In urochordate animals, the chordate characters present only in the larval stages, not in the adult. Then, no special sense organs. In urochordata animals, there is no special sense organs. Then, mostly are hermaphrodite. Urochordate animals are mostly hermaphrodite. Now, here question arises, what is the hermaphrodite? Remember, hermaphrodite animal means the animals, those having male sex organs as well as the female sex organs in a animal. एका प्राण्यामध्ये जर मेल रिप्रोडक्टिव्ह ऑर्गन्स बी असेल आणि फिमेल रिप्रोडक्टिव्ह ऑर्गन्स सुद्धा आहे, प्राणी एक आहे, ध्यानात ठेवा, प्राणी एक आहे, पण त्या प्राण्याच्या बॉडीमध्ये टेस्टिस सुद्धा प्रेझेंट आहे आणि ओव्हरी सुद्धा प्रेझेंट आहे. म्हणजे दोन्ही टाइपचे सेक्स ऑर्गन्स आर प्रेझेंट, मेल अँड फिमेल सेक्स ऑर्गन्स आर प्रेझेंट इन ए एनिमल, एका प्राण्यामध्ये. Such animals are called as the hermaphrodite animals. As in majority of the chordate animals, sexes are separate. Male is separate and female are separate. But in urochordata, mostly animals are hermaphrodite, having both sex organs, testes and ovaries. Development is indirect. Development is indirect. म्हणजे जे नवीन प्राणी जन्म घेतो, ऑफस्प्रिंग्स आपण त्याला म्हणतो, नवीन जन्म घेणारा जो प्राणी आहे, तो प्राणी त्याच्या मात्या पित्यासारखा दिसत नाही. असं जर असेल, अंड्यामधून जे नवीन जन्माला आलेलं आहे ते त्याच्या मात्या पित्यासारखं दिसत नाही, किंवा जन्म घेतल्यानंतर जे पिल्लू जन्माला आलं ते त्याच्या मात्या पित्यासारखं दिसत नाही. असं असेल तर डेव्हलपमेंट इज इनडायरेक्ट. आणि प्राण्यांचा जन्म झाल्याबरोबर, अंड्यामधून अंडा फुटून बाहेर आल्याबरोबर तो त्याच्या मात्या पित्यासारखा जर दिसत असेल तर त्याला म्हणायचं डेव्हलपमेंट इज डायरेक्ट. सो डेव्हलपमेंट इज टू टाइप्स, डायरेक्ट अँड इनडायरेक्ट. So which type of development found in the urochordata? So remember, development is indirect. Indirect type of development found in the urochordata. Means after hatching, the new one is not looking like their parents. It is looking different. Now, asexual reproduction. Again, there are two types of the reproduction. Asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. In asexual reproduction, only one animal taking part in the reproduction. Only one animal. Here in urochordata, asexual type of reproduction is present and it is by the budding. It is by the budding. एक प्राणी आहे, for example, this is animal and इथून एक bud develop होते, bud that grows and two like this, the buds develop like this and cut from here. another animal is developed. So that is called as the asexual reproduction by budding. Asexual reproduction. Only one animal taking part in the reproduction. There are different types of the asexual reproduction. And sexual reproduction, two animals are taking part. Male and female, they are playing the role in the reproduction. Sperm and ova release, they unite, zygote formation takes place, and new animal develop. So students, up to the here, in today's period, we have studied the urochordata. And remember, urochordata is a subphylum of protochordata. Protochordata is our chapter. That's why here I have written. इथे मी प्रोटोकॉर्डिटा का लिहिलं तर आपला हा प्रकरण चालू आहे. सिलेबस मध्ये सेकंड नंबरचा जो टॉपिक आहे तो आहे प्रोटोकॉर्डिटा आणि त्याच्यामधून आपल्याला काय अभ्यासायचं आहे युरोकॉर्डिटा. युरोकॉर्डिटा मध्ये युरोकॉर्डिटा म्हणजे काय हे संक्षिप्त मध्ये इंट्रोडक्शन आणि त्याच्यानंतर त्याचे जनरल कॅरेक्टर्स. इथे आपण 16 जनरल कॅरेक्टर्स घेतलेले आहेत. 16 जनरल कॅरेक्टर्स. Here we have studied 16 different general characters as urochordates are exclusively marine. Then they are solitary or colonial. Pharynx is numerous gill slits. Pharynx having numerous gill slits. Atrial and brachial apertures are present. They are the ciliary feeder. So like this, 16 characters we have studied in general characters. And another bit from your syllabus about the urochordata, or after the urochordata, what we have to study, that we will see within 5 minutes, and then we will stop. So here, after the urochordata general characters, the another bit from your syllabus is the phylogeny. You always remember, our chapter is the protochordata, and in protochordata we are studying the urochordata, and now we will start the another bit of the urochordata, that is the phylogeny. Phylogeny. Phylogeny of urochordata. Urochordata. This we have to study now. Phylogeny of urochordata. Now phylogeny means similarity of urochordata. Phylogeny of urochordata with another animals. So here urochordates have phylogeny with balanoglossus and amphioxus. So urochordata animals having the phylogeny with balanoglossus, and amphioxus. So these two animals, phylogeny of urochordata with balanoglossus and amphioxus. So dear students, this balanoglossus is a best example of hemichordata. Remember, hemichordata. And amphioxus is best example of cephalochordata. Remember, balanoglossus is an animal of hemichordata. Balanoglossus is an animal of subphylum hemichordata, which belongs to the phylum protochordata. Here amphioxus is the best example of subphylum cephalochordata, and subphylum cephalochordata belongs to the protochordata. So here this urochordata having the phylogeny with balanoglossus and amphioxus. Now we will see the phylogeny with hemichordata. So ascidians resembles with balanoglossus. Ascidian means the animals belongs to the urochordata. So they resemble with the balanoglossus. Pharynx perforated by gill slits. Pharynx serves nutritive and respiratory functions. Development of nerve system is similar. Notochord is present. Filter feeder is practiced. So urochordata having the similarity with hemichordata means balanoglossus. Now phylogeny with amphioxus. Phylogeny with amphioxus means with the cephalochordata. So pharynx is similar in both groups. Both practice ciliary feeder. Pharynx serves nutritive and respiratory purpose. Larvae of both groups having tail with tail fin. Dorsal tubular neurochord present at least in larval stages. Now phylogeny of chordates. युरोकॉर्डेटाची तुलना कॉर्डेट बरोबर करत असताना axial notochord in the tail, gill slits in the pharyngeal wall, neurochord is dorsal hollow, eyes and otocyst are sense organs, heart in pericardium with blood vessels. Now, other than this, they are having some special characters. So that specialized characters are: adults have cylindrical life, body covered by non-living tunicate called test, coelom and segmentation absent, peculiar heart with pericardial reversal of blood flow, retrogressive metamorphosis in the life history. So these are the other characters. So by reading also you can understand this phylogeny. Very simple, very simple. So dear students, for today it is sufficient. From Protochordata chapter, today we will study the urochordata, general characters of urochordata, and then phylogeny of urochordata. So after the period observing, period listening on YouTube, you send your presentee, simply present sir and then your name. I will put that attendance in my register. Okay, for today it is sufficient. Thank you very much.